Revelations abound in this episode of Galley House. It's a long one because I thought I was so close to finishing the game, but there's a bit of a twist that's got me really excited because we're not quite through yet. Distant thunder rumbles, so hold on to your notes and join me, if you dare, as we work towards finishing our sequencing of the events that led to the mysterious deaths of Galley House. Enjoy! We did end on such a cliffhanger last time, and I feel like the more, and also I did edit the first two videos, and it allowed me to revisit some of the timeline and see the inconsistencies. So I still feel like I'm not 100% sure of the relationships, but like if we look here, I think I was mistaken in thinking Eve and Victoria were sisters. This game is just making me doubt myself. But I think Eve. Oh God, I don't know. I did know, and then I didn't write it down, and I should have written it down. But I'm just amazed at the ways that this game is making me forget myself, like what I've read and what I didn't read, and where and when. And I think the way that it's making me feel is really cool. I also feel like I haven't touched on some of the themes that I feel like are popping up, where we have people who are, and I wrote this down. I wrote it down as like a few questions and also things I feel like the game is touching on. The first question I wrote is what is the thunderclap? I don't know exactly what it means. At first, I thought it was maybe obfuscating other information, but I think it's signaling something to us, and I don't know exactly what the thunderclap is signaling. It doesn't seem to be deaths, because if we look here, it doesn't seem to be deaths exactly, but maybe it's signaling like ahead of deaths. I don't know. They seem to happen more than the deaths happen, but I also don't feel like I've gotten everything together. So thunderclaps, what are those? I feel like the memory of the people who've passed away, people are forgotten as soon as they pass away. And the only times people remember them are right when I think either like an object or something that reminds them, like maybe the piano songs I think are important as well, but memory seems connected to objects or other like auditory, sensory type of experiences. And then I think as soon as you remember who you've lost, that puts you on the chopping block next, I think. So for example, I think I mistakenly said earlier in one of the first episodes that Rupert didn't know John. But when I edited the first episode, Rupert did know John because obviously he sent him the note inviting him to his birthday. So I think John maybe sold Rupert his piano because they have that new piano. And I don't know why John seemed to remember Rupert and everyone else forgot. We'll figure that out later, but John seems to have the only memory of Rupert, but Rupert was the patriarch of this house. He did know John. I don't know why only John seemed to remember him. Maybe because he hadn't entered the house yet. Maybe something about that. I wrote down piano references, Amelia West. I realized also with that introductory note and looking at some of the footage as I was scrubbing through, I think Amelia was supposed to perform that one piano, I forget, the concerto or something. I don't know what Amelia has to do with anything else, but there's the Amelia. I wrote down Rupert. Oh yeah, Rupert, who, again, I've kind of overlooked, I feel like, may have been married to Martha, but since they're all forgetting, that's why Oswald was like, you're not married, you have no legitimate claim to the house. She was married to Rupert, but because they forgot him, that's what caused this like hole in understanding for Oswald, and he got like really frustrated because his memory and his history for what he feels like the house and its legacy is not being honored. It's also why I think Martha in her bio, we can look at it, it says like evidence of a missing ring. So it's like she had a wedding ring, and maybe took it off because she was like, why am I wearing this? Maybe. I wrote down also, who are we? Why are we investigating this? For whom? Because I feel like that's a pretty glaring omission. We have a character name, and we have not done anything with that. And then I wrote under themes, I said, ghosts, not really, but kind of. Purgatory / curse, forgetting. There's, what I think is interesting is there's the absence of grief until they have something that reminds them that their person, their loved one, is dead. And that grief is so painful, it like causes them to die almost. And so I feel like there's something, and I'm circling around it, but there's something about this unwillingness to process grief and having it all hit you at once that I feel like this game is kind of going around, which I know it's not technically a ghost story, but I feel like all my favorite haunted house ghost-esque stories, this is touching on a very human element of what happens when people pass away, and if we don't cope with it, like what happens. That's my current hypothesis / update. And then, and then underneath that, I have a list right here of just a few different timelines and scenes that I am going to try. I feel like it's getting increasingly tough, and I might have to use this hint system to try and like get some of these scenes to show up for me at this point. But I have a bunch we're gonna try. So long story short, I have been thinking about this game nonstop. I really, really love it. I think it's been so much fun to play, and I'm really excited to play more. So let's see. Power. Yeah, why does our power keep going out, and what's going on there? Oh yeah, and then we have person K, Catherine. I think Catherine Beaumont, because it's Annie's mother, which I thought Vic's mom. See, again, I'm like, so are Vic and Annie sisters? And then does that mean Eve is not the sister? And I just like messed that up. Again, apologies if you're yelling at the screen. I'm recording this all in one go and then posting it so that I also know that I finish it, because that's what my goal is, to try and actually finish playthroughs. And so apologies again if you're like, I told you in the first episode that you got it wrong. I didn't know. Okay, so let me go through. So I have one prediction is 19, Martha 2 and 5. All right, so I think there's one scene where Annie says that she's gonna go check in on Martha after she hangs out with John Hobbs for a little bit. We also know Tony is doing something with the bracelet, maybe in the chapel and Eddie. So we're gonna look at that in a second, but oh, I have a sneeze on the tip of my nose. What I'm going to do now, though, is go to 19, Martha's room. We still have locations we haven't found. Martha's room. Let's do Annie and Martha. See if Annie found Martha, because she said that she was gonna go look for her. No. Where else would Martha be? Let me check really fast, because I felt like that was a pretty explicit moment. So yeah, Tony took the bracelet. He doesn't know what he's doing. I found another body lying next to the one we found this morning. So I'm assuming again that's Damien with Vic. And Oswald is still in the pantry. We should probably check in on him, actually. Annie found a list of names. Shouldn't Martha do it? Something must have happened. I'll go and check she's all right. You go to the dining room and answer the phone. So Annie is looking for Martha. So do I want to just try a couple different locations? Why not? Let me try just a couple. I don't know where else Martha would be. And again, this also doesn't guarantee even if I have the location, because I maybe don't have the right people completely. So I guess I'm just going to put a circle next to that. Okay, I do want to try maybe 18 Martha in Martha's room because she's looking at her photo album. So Martha's room, we're going to go 18, just Martha. We'll see if that works out. No. No. Ah, here's the old album, John Hobbs Leaves. Unless someone comes to her room, which wouldn't be Vic. Or no, I think Vic is dead here. So, but I don't think Vic would be up there. Would it be maybe Annie? This makes sense because Annie, after talking with Oswald, well, she did go check on something, so let's see. Let me try. I think in this scene, we hear a piano playing, even though I didn't mark it. And because I think Annie said that she was going to check on Martha, let's do 20. Let's see, we have Annie, Martha. Let's do living room 20. Someone's playing piano. Yes. Okay, there we go. She started the fire. Again, strangely oblivious actions being taken in the midst of various deaths. Someone tosses something into the fire.
Martha? Are you all right?
Close the door behind you, dear. We don't want to let anything in.
I just wanted to make sure you're all right.
I'm fine, darling. I'm taking care of things.
Oh no. Someone tosses something
Sorry.
into the fire.
I didn't mean to disturb you.
Oh, Annie. Come here, darling. You're so much older than I remember.
Are you sure you're all right?
Darling, what a couple of days it's been. I've been running around so much, I feel like I've hardly had a chance to talk to you. How's your mum?
She's fine. Well, we don't talk much.
It's such a shame we don't meet as often as we used to. Maybe after today, once all this is behind us, I'll have the two of you over for dinner. It gets so lonely in here all by myself.
Of course. Thanks, Martha. I'm glad you're all right.
What are we doing? We can't let these ghosts tell us what to do. I'm going to put the piano on, and we're going to enjoy ourselves.
Switches clicked, and the piano begins to play.
Darling, what are you looking at? Come and dance with me.
It's happened again. Do you know who Eddie is?
He'll be here in a minute, I'm sure. Oh, he loves this song. I'm sure he'd sing the lyrics for you if you asked him to. Do you know what? I think the two of you would get along.
I could have sworn I'd memorized this. I can't think
Annie,
properly.
put that down. Stop whatever you're writing. We're going to enjoy ourselves. And by tomorrow, all of this will seem like just a bad dream.
I don't really know how to dance, Martha.
Of course you do. Come on, darling, give me a smile at least.
Oh, there's a thunderclap. Oh, that's kind of scared me. A body falls to the floor. No. Wait. How? Martha died? Martha died. How? She spontaneously died when... Let's see, do you know who Eddie is? He'll be here in a minute, I'm sure. I think the two of you would get along. Is it because the song made her think of Eddie? And wait, does that mean Eddie is dead before this? Possibly, because we have been going backwards numerically. And we know John Hobbs is the last to die, so we have to figure out Eddie died somewhere between, let's see. Eddie died in 18 then. 18 or 19. So I'll put a skull here, knowing that we have Martha is dead and her body was... I guess we don't need bodies as long as we know they're dead, right? So, like, this one was the body of Rupert, but we know... Did Rupert die here then? Rupert died off camera. We don't know. But if it's the piano that's causing people to remember, who would have Rupert remembered that killed him? Like I said, I think the pocket watch, the piano, both of those are very closely associated with someone remembering a passed away loved one and then dying immediately after. So it does, I think it has to do with something that activates their memory of that person. So, okay, let me see. So I wonder if I can engineer where Eddie was. Let's see. Eddie, what did you do after talking with Vic? He says, wait, Vic tells me what's going on. Maybe he goes to the chapel at 18. I haven't been to the chapel. Let's just try it because we haven't taken anyone there. 19, 18. Eddie. The chapel. This is probably not. I just wanted to try the chapel. Okay, yeah. I didn't really expect that to work. But okay, we know there's a death with Eddie. Tony took the bracelet. I'm not sure. I didn't see. Said, hey, don't pull that. So 19, again, I tried 19, Tony. Did he go to the chapel? I know because Oswald, Tony, and Annie, I feel like they believe that this is all a paranormal activity, which they're the closest ones. I don't think they understand what's happening because I think Annie thinks like it was the doll and something that I don't think the chapel has to do with anything, but they're at least close in terms of the general cause of the fact that it's not something natural, something supernatural. Where would Tony go? Where would Tony go? Okay, I do have some additional hypotheses. I should just try these. So I have one that's 18 MA5. Okay, so this is Martha hanging out in her room. Oops. Martha, Martha, Martha. 18. Whoa, why did I go all the way down? 18. Martha. Might have tried that already. Okay. And then I have 18 in the kitchen. And Oswald, because we gotta check on him. What's he doing in the pantry there? Unless, like, Eddie comes back. No, that doesn't work. Okay, 18 kitchen. Maybe add in Annie. Oh, wait, hold on. I had Martha go in there. Yes. Perfect. So, because Oswald, he's got to perish. Well, he doesn't, he's 3, so he's got a little bit of time. Someone is rustling through various objects. A bell rings. The rustling stops. Some time passes. There's a thunderclap. Did he die? I can't say I'm fond of the owners of the house, but they keep their pantry stocked. I don't think he remembered anything that would have killed him. And Tony's not dead yet, so I feel like he shouldn't be dead yet, right? Yeah, Tony and Martha aren't dead, so I think he's still technically safe. So, wait, let's try this. Let's go to 19. Kitchen, Oswald. Are you still there, just rustling through the pantry? Okay, no. And just for kickers, let's try 20. Did he die in the pantry? Or did he get let out at 19? We'll see. Right here. Martha says, "Thanks, Victoria. Thank you for coming to comfort me yesterday. I was in quite the sorry state. I didn't mean for you to see me like that." And she also mentions taking the bracelet off. So we know that there's an earlier scene that we haven't gotten where Eddie gives Victoria the bracelet. It has to happen before dinner, I would guess. But first, I want to focus on Martha and Victoria. I think the only time Martha was really upset in a sorry state was after Oswald came to confront her. And I think Oswald came to confront her at 8, Martha's room. "What are you doing in my room?" And so right here, we don't have Martha or Vic accounted for at 9. So I'm going to do 9. Martha's room, Martha and Vic. Yes. Martha's room. Someone's crying quietly.
Martha, are you all right?
I'm fine, thank you. Just give me a moment to recover, and I'll be back downstairs in a second.
Why are all your things on the floor? Did something happen?
It's fine, really. I don't think anything's broken, at least.
Oh, come on. Come and sit down. We'll pick it all up later.
I'm sorry, Victoria.
But don't worry, Martha. If it's been a hard evening for you to manage, then you should know that you're doing incredibly well. There's no way I could have organised dinner for so many people if it were me.
That's very kind of you to say. I really wanted this evening to be a celebration, but what with strangers coming into the house and a dead body turning up, I no longer feel in control of my own house.
If it helps to hear it, I think you're taking this far better than some of the other guests. Honestly, Martha, I don't know how you stay so calm. You're an inspiration.
I don't know if
You
I
might
find that
think I'd be
inspirational.
used to this after doing it for so long. It's not been easy, running a large house and bringing up a son on my own for so many years. But somehow, it still feels as if I have no idea what I'm doing.
Do you mind if I ask? Why do you always wear a ring? I suppose I never noticed when I was younger.
I don't know. Perhaps I thought I'd seem stronger if people thought I had a man in my life. But I've reached an age now where I'm quite content as I am. I don't think I need it any longer.
A drawer opens. Oh, this is heartbreaking.
You look better
Drawer
without
closes.
it. I'm sure it was only weighing you down.
I wanted to tell you something earlier, Victoria. When the three of us were in the dining room, just before dinner.
What's that?
I didn't want to say it in front of Eddie. But it's been wonderful to meet Damien today. I'm really glad that the two of you seem to be so happy together. He seems like he'd make a wonderful husband, if you don't mind me saying.
Thanks, Martha. I'm glad you like him. I think he wasn't too keen on
There's
coming
a
here this
thunderclap.
evening, but I do hope he's enjoying himself now.
Victoria, I'm glad that you and Eddie are still friends. You were so close when you were children.
It's been nice to see him again. Can I ask, out of interest, do you know if he's romantically involved with anyone at the moment? I don't want to ask him myself.
Oh, not that I'm aware of. He likes to keep himself to himself.
Well, I wish him the best. I know that whoever he ends up with, he'll make her very happy.
I'm sure. Thanks for cheering me up, Victoria.
You're very welcome. Let me know if you need help with anything.
Could you tell everyone that I'll be down shortly? I'll just need a minute to collect myself.
So we've got 2 potential scenes, I think, from that one, or 1. She said she needs a minute to collect herself. So we might have something afterwards. But I think the big one is there's a moment in the dining room ahead of dinner with Eddie. Wait, sorry, what was that? 6. We have a moment in the dining room with Eddie, Vic, and Martha. And I think this is when Eddie gives the bracelet. Dining room. A phone is picked up. The second call. Someone dials and the phone begins to ring.
Hello, Mum.
A phone is hung up.
Everything all right?
Yes, of course. You're just a little early for dinner, that's all.
Oh, is that
Are you
was that her
sure?
trying to call the
You
cops?
seem flustered.
Well, you know how it is. It's not easy organising dinner for a house full of people with only one member of staff.
I am sorry, Martha. It was my fault for...
I hope that you don't mind that I brought that man in from the cold, Mum. I thought he looked fairly harmless.
Are we talking about Mr. Hobbs? He's the least of my concerns. It's nice to have some new company, if you ask me. And it's a pleasure to have Annie here as well, Victoria, so I wouldn't worry.
Okay. So I must have been
there something
mistaken.
else to
Eve
be
is maybe a
concerned
friend and
about?
not a sister.
No, heavens no. Look at the 2 of you back together again. You make a great pair.
Thanks, Martha. Eddie was just complaining about how he couldn't find something when I walked in and...
We were just talking about old times. I was looking for some chalk for the cues.
You 2 were so close as children. It's so funny seeing the both of you here again. You know, Victoria, I really think... Well, never mind.
Mum, can we please not talk about us as children?
Oh, you were so grumpy when you were little. I remember.
Do you still have that bracelet she made you, Eddie? Didn't you make ones for each other?
I threw it away years ago.
Eddie, if you wanted me to make you another one, all you had to do was ask.
I thought we were supposed to be having dinner, Mum.
Why don't you both take a seat? I'm sure it'll be ready soon.
Okay. So we had another attempted phone call. Interesting. Eddie tried to cover for Victoria about bringing in Mr. Hobbs. We had a moment where Eddie and Victoria, I think, were in the billiard room right before this. So let me go to 5 and just get to that right now.
Eddie,
Hi, Victoria.
have you lost something?
Eve's ring. I know it's in here somewhere.
Would you like me to help you look for it?
You could do. Thanks.
I'm sorry about earlier. I went to go and talk to Annie just now, and she won't cause any more trouble. And I'm sorry for interrupting you. I shouldn't have let that man in.
Honestly, Vic, it's fine. I'm sorry if I seem to be in a bad mood. It's, been a rough evening.
Is everything all right with you and Eve?
Oh, it'll sort itself out. We just had a bit of an argument.
Are you sure?
These things happen.
I've been meaning to say, I know we left things on a sour note the last time we met. And I'm sorry that we don't talk so often these days. But I've been busy with Damien and everything else, and...
It's fine. It was my fault. I shouldn't have... I was stupid to think...
Well, that was a long time ago. And I still want us to be friends.
Of course. It's nice to have you here.
Thanks. Here's the ring, by the way.
How long have you been holding that?
I spotted it as soon as I walked in. Come on, let's go to dinner.
Okay, so I think I was mistaken in who was sisters and who wasn't. So Victoria and Annie are sisters. I think we did get a conversation note here. Yes. I'm sorry about earlier. I went to go and talk to Annie just now, and she won't cause more trouble. So I think at 4, we have a conversation between Victoria and Annie, and maybe 3, something happening. Or maybe they're referring to the doll incident. But let's try, for this one, going back to 4, having Vic and Annie maybe in the attic. I would guess. Attic. Going back to 4. Nice. A window is open and it's raining outside. There's a knock at the door.
Annie?
A door is unlocked.
Vic,
door
I'm so
creaks
sorry. I
open.
swear it wasn't me.
Annie, I don't care.
I swear to you, it was Tony. It won't happen again.
Annie, I need to talk to you about something.
Are you all right? Is it Damien? Or...
No, it's just strange. Something's off.
You mean with Eddie?
I don't know why he invited me back here. I thought we'd be friends now he's with Eve.
What did he say?
But it's not like he said anything, really. He just seemed angry with me for some reason.
Well, then why are we here? You don't need to be friends with him.
I know. Would you hold on to this for me?
I can find somewhere to hide it, if that's what you mean. I won't be caught dead wearing it myself.
It's not that bad, is it? I was hoping he'd notice, and I thought it might be a nice gesture. But I think it was a mistake.
The
He only
bracelet that they
invited you
made as
round to show off
friends.
his new engagement, you know. So don't feel like you owe him anything.
Well, that's rich, coming from you.
Please, Vic. You didn't tell Mum, did you?
Oh, darling, you can stay with us as long as you like. But you need to talk to her at some point, or this won't go away.
I'll talk to her if you go and tell Eddie he's not worth your time. I'm serious,
Oh,
Vic.
Annie.
I like Annie.
For God's sake, just stay out of trouble, will you?
I was already.
But I know. See you later, darling.
A door creaks closed. A door is locked. Okay, so Annie. So yeah, Victoria and Annie. Victoria was once Beaumont, but now I believe, especially with the norms of the time, I believe she probably took Damien's last name, Maseko. And I think Eve is just a... Well, I don't think we know Eve's last name. Do we? I don't think we do. I'll leave it for now because I don't think it truly matters at this point. Because Eve is engaged to Eddie. No, but also, wait, no. God. I don't know why it is so hard for me to grasp relationships in this game. Ugh. Okay. So let's see. We have two more from here that we should be able to deduce. This one I'm not. Oh, I feel like I really don't know. We have this section where George Thornton talks about all of the different things that happen as he's in the kitchen. So we heard the front door open and close, then open and close again. I presume one of them was for you, but I don't know who else came in. So I think we figured out after the front door closed for a second time, Eve arrived in the kitchen. And then around the time a bottle smashed, a second guest arrived. So the bottle smashed, the second guest arrived. I think that was in the study. No, wait. Kitchen, attic, kitchen, living room. Yeah, study. So this is the bottle smashed. So at 4, the second guest arrived in the kitchen. So perhaps that is Oswald? Did he go in early? Or Tony? Let's try both. So let's do 4, kitchen. Thornton was alive. Let's try Tony first. And then we'll try Oswald. I don't know who else would be the second guest. They're the only other people unaccounted for besides Eve who... Yeah, besides Eve, who we have here arriving. Or no, maybe it is just Eve. Let's do that again. Yeah, because she hangs out in here. I'll be happy to help. And then, oh, hold on. Oh my gosh, I'm such a dingus. Kitchen, Eve stayed the whole time, so it would be Eve and Tony or Eve and Oswald, which actually is probably Oswald because Eve and Oswald have an exchange where he gets kind of like, he sees her inebriated. Yes, okay, there we go. Oh man, that took me a long time. Water is boiling in a pot. Someone descends a creaky staircase.
Good evening, sir. What brings you down here, then?
I say, you bear a striking resemblance to the butler that used to work here when I was young. You don't happen to be related, do you?
That sounds like my father, sir. You knew him, did you? I must say it's an honor to follow in his footsteps.
A bottle smashes in the distance.
Was that Eddie?
Yes, I thought you looked familiar. But I just came here for the key to the chapel. I imagine you have it.
I'm afraid I don't, sir.
What do you mean? Where is it?
I'm not sure, sir. How about I have a look after dinner, and I'll let you know once I find it.
I remember this house being a lot more organized. We had a lot more staff back then, very good quality staff. I didn't used to have to cause such a commotion just to get a key.
Oh, I do apologize, sir. I'll find it as soon as I'm able.
Tell him what you told me, Harry, about the chapel.
I don't know what you're talking about, Miss Starr. I don't know of any stories, and if I did, I wouldn't be repeating them.
What's this? Your father must have told you something, no doubt.
Well, sir, I suppose I did hear about a few things.
He was the one to bury her there, was he not?
He was, sir. That
His
he was.
dad was the one that found the body. Can you imagine?
Miss Dower.
What?
You do well not to speak of such matters in this house, young lady.
I'm terribly sorry, sir. You'd be kind to forgive her. It's all been a little unusual this evening.
Well, whatever it is, I'd rather stay out of it. I'll have my dinner once everyone else has left the dining room. Understood?
Of course, sir. I apologize about the key.
Well, it's not your fault. I don't trust the owners of this house to know what to do with it.
I'm sure I've just misplaced it, sir. And if you'll forgive me for saying it, I think she's happy to see you back, sir.
Am I?
What nonsense are you talking about?
I don't mean anything by it, sir. I just heard something earlier. Like maybe she's still in the house with us. I just thought you should know, sir. But forgive me if I've overstepped.
Watch your mouth. You'll find that key, bring it to me, and then neither of you will mention this again.
Of course, sir.
Good. That will be all.
Ooh. Okay, we have another thing in Eddie's room. Damien and Eve enter. I want my brother. I think I saw him earlier. I'll tell him to find you. Where would you have seen him earlier? Maybe. And then I'll recognize his knock. Vic told me about you. So we still have one event that we can find from within the scene. I think the only thing that I haven't really chased in it is the fact that Damien and Tony saw each other earlier. So I would guess that probably that would happen around 5. It'd be 5 or 1. And I don't know, I feel like 5 would be a bit better. Tony, you don't really have eyes on Tony. He went to the living room. What did he do after the living room? What did he say? So after everyone's in the living room together, Tony leaves, but we don't really get a sense of where he goes. He's not in the attic, billiard room, kitchen, or study. I don't think he would go back to the attic after talking with Annie. So maybe he's in his room and with Damien, or he's by Martha's room. So here, hold on, let me go to 5. Let's go to Tony's room first. See if he went to his room. And see if Damien was there as well. I'll also check. Maybe I'll check Helen's room. And then let's see if Tony was in his room by himself. No. All right, so I found a conversation I think will lead to something. So we have here we go. So we have a conversation between Annie and Damien. I've spoken to Tony and that almost landed me in trouble. And I came down to the living room just before dinner and only Helen was there. So let's do, where's dinner? Came into the living room just before dinner. Only Helen was there. So let's try this one. 6. In the living room. And just Helen was there. We haven't found anything in Helen's room. So I want to chase that a little bit as well. Living room. It's always so intense.
Hello. Are you Tony's mum?
That's right, darling. Do come and join me. There's a bottle of sherry over there from earlier.
I don't drink. I just came to say, I think I know where your stolen pocket watch is.
Oh dear. Stolen? I shouldn't have brought it with me in the first place. I knew it would be trouble.
What do you mean?
I haven't had it for long. I'm not sure why I bought it, really. And now with strange men walking around the house. You know, I spoke to one funny gentleman in here just a moment ago that wanted to go and visit the chapel in the dead of night. I'd rather not attract the attention of men like that.
Weird.
Tony said, he said there was a name on the box.
Oh? I don't seem to recall.
Oh, never mind.
My dear, you said you knew of the whereabouts of my watch.
Did I? I just meant I'd seen someone come out of your room holding it. I didn't see who it was.
Well, thank you for coming to tell me. Not even my own daughter seems to want to inform me of what's going on today. Really.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear.
Shall we move through to the dining room? I think dinner should be ready soon.
Okay, so I think we got one, maybe two scenes that we could find from there. Two, yeah. So there's one with Helen, the funny man, and the living room, and then also someone coming out of Helen's room. So let's go here and do 5, Oswald, and Helen, and the living room. 5, living room, Oswald, and Helen. Trying to remember, I think we got the name of what was on the pocket watch, but I don't remember.
Excuse me? I don't think we've met.
No, I don't think we have.
Helen Dower. Pleasure to meet you. I'm sorry, is there something out there?
It's too dark to see it properly, but the chapel sits somewhere out there on the hill. I would have liked to have visited it, but perhaps I'll get the chance tomorrow.
I think you'd have to be quite mad to go out there in this weather.
Oh, forgive me, I am very distracted this evening. My name is Oswald Brian Arthur Galley. I used to live here a long time ago. It's a pleasure to meet you two.
Oh, I see. I think Eve mentioned you. Could you remind me how you are related to the family?
I am the last of my family, I'm afraid. I have no relation to our hosts other than through the house itself.
I'm sorry to hear that. Do you mind if I ask whether you're married?
I've always preferred to live alone. But now that I think of it, it is perhaps a shame that the line of true Galleys won't continue. Do you have any children yourself?
Yes, 2 of them. They're somewhere around the house, although I can never seem to hold on to them as much as I might like.
And is Mr. Dower here?
No, he's away. He's doing something else. But he said he would have liked to have been here.
Well, it's been lovely meeting you, Mrs. Dower.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, so this does confirm the 2 daughters. Eve is the friend. Let's see. So I think I cleared that one out, which is nice. We have... We have another one that I remember seeing. Okay, I think Tony, Annie, and Helen's room. I think right here at 5 as well. So 5, Helen's room, Annie and Tony. Because Annie has to have seen Tony be around that room. Maybe at 4? Let's see. No. Okay, so 5, maybe not around Helen's room, but somewhere else. Back around the attic? That would be strange if so. Or maybe around Tony's room. Maybe Annie went to Tony's room. Oh, the attic. Okay. A window is open and it's raining outside. There's a knock at the door.
It's me. Open the door.
Oh, Tony, go away. You've caused enough trouble already.
I have something you're going to want to see.
A door is unlocked.
Is that expensive? Where did you get that?
Listen, something fishy's going on. Haven't quite figured it out yet.
Did you steal it?
No. Well, yes. Look, some stranger just turned up. No one knows who he is. And apparently he's looking for someone called Rupert Galley.
Oh, some old man. I think he came in after you left.
What? Oh, you're probably thinking of Oswald. Funny moustache.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, he's not important. Everyone else was there in the living room, and no one claimed to know who Rupert Galley was.
Do you know who he was?
Strange.
Exactly. Except I'd seen the name once before on a small box that my mum keeps in her room. She showed it to me just before I came up and met you, but I didn't think anything of it.
So you stole your mum's pocket watch?
Well, yes. The stranger must be looking for it, and I don't want my mum to be caught up in this if things go wrong.
Why would things go wrong? Have you spoken to your mum about this?
I don't want to tell her. If someone's looking for it, then I'll keep it hidden until we leave. She doesn't need to know.
It must be valuable. Why are you telling me this?
I don't really know anyone else here.
Tony, you're going too far. Give me the pocket watch and I'll give it back to your mum.
Are you mad? There's no way I'm giving this to you.
Give it to me or I'll go tell her you stole it.
Anne, what the hell? I thought I could trust you.
We don't know each other. And you don't know how much I need this.
I need to go. Don't tell my mum, Anne, or you'll regret it.
Tony, wait!
A creaky door slams shut. Okay, so we now have that scene. And then right here, this might be Tony by himself, because that was in the attic. So we then maybe know that he was at his mom's room, or Helen, by himself right beforehand, because he went to look for the pocket watch. Helen's room. The first time we finally made it. Helen's room. Bottle smashes in the distance. Also, there are so many flamingos in this house.
Oh, what the hell has Mum got herself into?
A small wooden box is
just
opened.
leave it here.
A small wooden box is closed. Okay. Sorry, I'm very yawny today. I think it's because I've had a long day, like, sitting at the computer for work, and then I immediately I went on a little walk, and then I came back here and I wanted to sit and play this game. This scene still has one event left from it, which I don't know. Again, what helps is we can see this status unknown has been so helpful for me, because it helps me realize, like, who do we have accounted for, who do we don't, within each area. So this is when he comes back to Annie's attic area and talks about taking the watch. What's really strange is that, and we know this because something about the house is causing people to lose their memories, but Helen says, this is a new watch. I don't know why I just bought it. And we know that actually this watch it's not new. It's been in the family for at least, well, either it's been in the family for a long time, or what may actually have happened is she purchased it and engraved it for Rupert because it was his this whole thing was supposed to be his birthday celebration. So I think that's why she has the pocket watch. Okay, so Annie says, give me back the pocket watch. I need to go. Don't tell my mum or you'll regret it. So where would he go? I wonder if he went to his room then to hide it. So let's try 6. Tony's room. Let's see if that accounts for where he goes next. No, he doesn't go to his room to hide it then. Where would he have put it? Unless Damien saw him. No, I also didn't check. I think Damien might be accounted for already. Would Oswald see him? Maybe. Let's just try it, just because Oswald doesn't have anything he's doing currently that we know of either. Here we go. Little process of elimination. So Oswald's just wandering around the house, taking stock of all his memories. A drawer opens and closes. Oh, right, because he sees the gun. A drawer opens and closes. A wardrobe opens and closes.
What are you doing? Were you going through my things?
No, not at all. I was just having a look around. I didn't realize this room was occupied.
Right. It's Oswald, is it?
Oswald Galley. I don't believe we've met.
My sister mentioned you. What are you doing in my room?
Well, back when I was younger, this used to be our nursery.
But it's not your nursery any longer, is it? Don't come in here again.
Is this how you'd normally treat a new acquaintance?
Don't test my patience. Get out of my room.
There's no need to be suspicious, boy. I'm leaving.
The drawer is opened. Something is moved in a drawer. A drawer is closed. A door closes. Okay, we're making decent progress. Decent. When Helen dies and everyone says go to your rooms, or Damien says go to your rooms, everyone, the next scene I have everyone accounted for or perished except for Oswald. What I'm wondering is if, because I don't know where Oswald is staying, I'm wondering where he ends up, and so I'm gonna try and just see. What timestamp was that? Must have been 13. So he's not in the attic, Martha's room, study, Tony's room, or Victoria's room. So he's got to either be in the dining room, the kitchen. Yeah, there's relatively few places. So I'm gonna try and figure out where he is. So let's try first. We'll just start at the top, work our way down. Because I don't think I have, no, I don't think I have his room. Unless I could just put OS, like Oswald's room. Oh my god. I should have just done that from the jump. Wow, how embarrassing. So let's have Oswald go to his room. And I would guess that is probably, oh, hold on. I don't need 25, sorry. I need, what was that, 13? Yeah, 13. Well, this will make so much more sense. There we are. I don't know why I didn't try Oswald's room. Watch the scene in every room of the house, finally. A door is shut. A door is locked. Creepy room.
It's good to be home.
It's got all of his stuff from childhood, though, like all the clown toy, doll toys, abacus, the ship. Someone folds a piece of paper. Someone closes a cabinet door. Some time passes. And like the others, I think nothing else will really happen because the main death happens. There's a thunderclap with Damien. I think there's the thunderclap and then he winds the pocket watch. So maybe there's a combination of it needs a thunderclap and then the thing happens and then... Again, I still am not 100% sure. Okay, so I'm wondering if time to status unknown if he is hanging out in his room. So let me try at 2. 2, Oswald's room. Are you just chilling in your room at this point? Are you just by yourself, my dude? He is, okay. I know I've said it before, but I haven't said it this episode. The lighting
Hello
in
again.
this game is so good.
I'm sorry I haven't been here for you. I hope you don't mind the new people living here. I know it's not what you would have wanted.
He has such a bond with the house.
I imagine I'm a lot older now than you'd remember. But I like to think that if you were around today, we'd still have a lot in common.
Or maybe he's talking to someone who
I don't much
passed
remember
away.
the child I was back then. But you would help to remind me, I'm sure. I don't know if you're still around. I don't know if you still care about an old fool like me. But I miss you.
I wonder, there was mention of just like a young girl who used to live in the attic, and I wonder if that's who he's referring to. So here we have Martha, Damien, and Helen, who are unaccounted for. I wonder if they're hanging in the living room. Let's just try it off on the off chance. So timeline 2, 589. Timeline 2, living room, 589. Again, this is me just trying to fill in some of the gaps that we have.
Oh, would you like a drop of sherry, Helen?
Hello, Martha. That would be wonderful, thank you.
Thank you.
You know, it's not often I get the opportunity to enjoy myself like this.
You should come round more often. Otherwise, I end up getting through a whole bottle by myself. No. Is that right?
Good evening.
Ah, Helen. This is Damien. He's the lovely man that's courting Victoria.
A large
It's
door
a pleasure
is
to
open
meet you, madam.
somewhere in the house.
Please, Mrs. Dower.
Isn't he handsome? Would you like some sherry, Damien?
No, thank you, Mrs. Galley. Vic and I were just discussing what a lovely house you have.
A large door is slammed shut
Damien.
somewhere else in the house.
Call me Martha, please. Did you manage to get the phone working?
Yes,
A large
it
door
was
is
all
open
fine.
somewhere else
Vic
in the
just
house.
needed to make a quick call. We finished a moment ago.
Vic makes a call.
Where are you from, then?
London. But Vic and I met while traveling in Egypt, actually.
Oh, so you travel a lot, do you?
Not so much anymore, but I'd like to plan another trip soon. Only if Vic wants to, of course.
Oh, she's lucky to have you, Damien. I always thought she'd do well for herself, you know. Always a clever girl.
That's too kind.
Well, it's nice to meet a young man who's made something of himself, at least. Too many these days lack discipline.
Right.
Shading Eddie a little bit. A large door is
here
shut
come the
somewhere
others.
else in the house. Okay, so we have Vic is making a call right around here. So let's do Vic and Damien in the dining room. Is it at 2? No, it's at 1. And someone is playing piano, but piano's playing from another room, which I don't think we
Did
have
you call your
accounted
mum?
for.
I let her know we were here.
And you told her about Annie.
Of course I did. I can't lie to her. But I made her promise not to call back here. Because I don't want Annie to feel
There's a
like I've
thunderclap.
betrayed her.
How much money is it?
The piano in the other room stops playing.
I haven't asked. But she wouldn't have come to me unless she was desperate. Please go easy on her, won't you, sweetheart?
How long's she going to be staying with us, Vic?
It won't be for long, I promise. I'll talk to her.
You know I love you.
Of course I do, sweetheart. I love you too.
You make it hard for us sometimes. I wanted to just be you and me.
Well, I want that too. I know the people here aren't the nicest, but we'll be gone by tomorrow. And Annie won't be with us long. It will just be the two of us. And then, perhaps, we could
he
think
doesn't
about
know.
raising a family together. Is that something you'd want?
This isn't the time or place to be discussing it, Vic.
Oh my god.
Right. Of course. Sorry.
Just a
You
distant
talk
knock on the
about
door.
raising a family, but then you wear that thing here. I know what it is.
Sweetheart, I'm sorry. I promise you it's nothing. I'll catch up with you later, but I'd better go and see who that is.
Oh my gosh,
All
he
right?
never knew she was pregnant.
Don't leave me alone with these people for too long. I love you, Vic.
Love you too.
Oh, they share a kiss. So sad. And he perished before he could find out. All right, so we have someone playing the piano in the living room. Now, I wonder if all the rest of these folks are in the living room. Annie might still just be upstairs on her own. So let me do one living room. And let's do 3, 4, 5, and 9. 3, 4, 5, and 9. This may not be wholly accurate. Yeah. Okay, I found one spot. So Annie says, I did see this one strange man walking about. He used to live here a long time ago. I will ask him because that's when Damien first asked about the pocket watch and then also talks about the dead bodies. And so I think because now I know where Oswald's room is, if I did maybe 10 Oswald's room and then Annie Oswald, that might be something. So 10 Oswald's room, Annie Oswald. Let's see if that brings anything in. No. Where would Oswald be otherwise? I thought that was so close. So 10, Tony's room. Let's see. I thought I saw the strange man walking about. Where would Oswald be walking about? He wouldn't be in the chapel. Maybe he's in the living room. What else? Actually, what else is being used at the same time? Dining room, Victoria's room, Martha's room. So let's try the living room. Oh, what about... He was in the dining room. Okay, so maybe he's still in the dining room? So 10, Oswald. Let's see if that works. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Ominous dining
Hello again.
room.
You're Oswald, aren't you?
Tell me, why is it that everyone seems to know my name today without me introducing myself? I should hope there aren't things being said behind my back.
No, we met before, up in the attic. You said...
I remember what I said. Why have you disturbed my meal?
Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind, it's not important.
My dear, I apologize. Please, Take a seat. I don't mean to seem so rude.
A wooden chair scrapes on the floor.
So then, what brings you to Galley House on this rainy evening?
I'm here with my sister. I don't really know anyone else here, to be honest. It's just somewhere to stay.
Oh, it's a lot more than that, my dear. This house is full of history.
Oh, I'm sure. How long ago did you used to live here?
Heavens. Seems an eternity now. I remember when this part of the house was still being built.
Wow.
How exciting it seemed to have a future for my family. And my parents took the bedroom above us, of course.
You mean Martha's room?
Fist is slammed into the
I
table.
apologize. I am easily upset by the thought of how this house has fallen into other hands. I should have hoped to have my own family here with me tonight. But alas.
Oh. I wanted to let you know. Have you heard of Rupert Galley?
I think I know where this is going. I've already been informed. It's a very intriguing business.
Did you know him? I haven't heard that much, to be honest, just that he died.
Yes, I knew him. He used to live in this house a very long time ago.
Wait,
He's long
what?
dead, however. I don't know why he would turn up again
What?
today.
Oh, God. Really?
I am as surprised as you are. Not only that, but when they went back to inspect the body again, it had disappeared.
That's terrifying. You don't think someone's trying to scare us, do you? Maybe someone wants something given back that Rupert used to have?
Perhaps. But Rupert's not the only one. They found the body of the old butler, Thornton, in the kitchen. He was the butler here when I was a child.
Another
What?
one? I had no idea.
Wait, what?
This house has its dark secrets. The current residents have no idea what's in store for them.
Oh, that sounds
Piano
like Vic.
starts to play from the
She
other
said she'd
room.
only play to get our attention.
I'm sure she's fine, my dear. If she wanted us to come, she'd be playing a lot louder.
I suppose you're right. He'll come rushing in to save her anyway.
If you're interested, I'd be happy to talk more about the history of this house.
Well, I hope you don't mind me asking, but I heard something about a girl that used to sleep in the attic. Could you tell me anything about her? Just in case, you know? She could be connected.
Why don't you follow me up to my bedroom? I can show you some things from many years ago that you might find interesting.
Oh, well, sure. Why not?
Wonderful. Then follow me.
Okay, so now we can go to 11, Oswald's bedroom, and then these two. So let's go 11, Oswald's room, these two. I'm like, who is this? Oh, I need to make some sort of family tree after this.
Here we are.
Oh. You haven't redecorated in a while, have you?
It's completely untouched since I left it all those years ago. This room is rich with memories. Please, sit down.
You said you wanted to show me something.
Someone
Yes,
opens
my
a
dear,
cabinet.
I did. I've
Someone
kept all my
rustles a
old
stack of
drawings in
papers.
here. I used to draw a lot when I was young.
Is this your family?
Yes, that one's me, of course. And those are my parents. I stopped contacting them when I left home. They died a long time ago.
Is that her then?
That's my sister, Eleanor. She was always very kind to me. She used
Wonder if
to
that's who
play
he was
with me in the
talking with.
garden when I was little, even when my parents were too busy to pay me any attention. We created our own little world. It was very hard losing her.
What happened?
She became very unwell. She had to stay in her room all day, up in the attic. My parents were worried about her for a long time, and then one day we went up there and, well,
That's awful.
it was always understood that I was never to speak about it with my parents. I don't think they ever loved me as much as they had loved her. So when I was old enough, I left.
And Who's the other one?
His brother?
Well, I'm not so sure. He must have been one of
Rupert?
Eleanor's friends before she got ill.
There's a distant
Did you hear
scream.
that?
I certainly did.
I hope she's all right. We should go and check.
Oh my gosh, it's all coming together, and I bet Eleanor's death is the inciting event for whatever is happening here. So Oswald and Rupert were brothers, and they had a sister, Eleanor. Eleanor died as a child, and they weren't able to talk about it as kids. They weren't able to process, which makes sense because so much of this, like, haunting or curse or whatever it is about, like, everything sort of stagnating, like ignoring the fact it's happened until you suddenly face it, and it's so much it destroys you. Like Oswald's room is a mausoleum. It's untouched. There's no processing, grieving, or even like memorializing. It's just not even. It's not touched. Ooh, this is getting good. I mean, this has been good. This is getting good. All right, let's see. What next? Starting from the beginning. Let's see if I can do this a bit methodically. I am at timeline 2, where Tony and Annie are being introduced to each other for the first time. Tony remembers Annie and basically annoys Annie because he takes the doll and has it fall out of the window. Now, Tony, he shows up the next time after the living room by going to Helen's room and finding the pocket watch. So what is Tony doing before that? I wonder if he is... Are you coming to the living room? He might be in the living room, but I really don't feel like I'm getting enough from this scene, which is frustrating because the way that this is designed, the line about don't pull that repeats again next time when Tony and John are in the attic later on the next day. And I don't know if that's just something where they happen to repeat the same action or if there's anything more to it. Maybe we'll hang tight there. Let's go to 5. Because that's the next one where we have one scene that we should be able to determine. Now, everyone is accounted for at this point in time. And again, we have Tony and Annie. This is when Tony comes to Annie saying there's something fishy going on. And I have this pocket watch that is associated with Rupert. And then he leaves. Now, do we know what he does after? Yes, we do know where he goes. He goes to his room. Do we know where he is prior? Yes. He was in the living room. Or no, he was in Helen's room. So he's accounted for here. Wait. Yes, yeah, he's accounted for in both before and after. So I wonder then, what about Annie? If Annie is accounted for prior or after. Yes. So that seems like maybe there's another person. Okay, exactly. I'd seen the name once before in a small box my mom keeps in her room. She showed it to me just before I came up and met you. Before I met you. So then we need Tony and Helen before they met, probably in Helen's room. So they met here. So here at 1, Helen's room, 1. Oh my gosh, my mouse. There we go. We want Tony and Helen, and apparently she'll be showing him the pocket watch and the box. And again, someone is playing piano. We have not figured out who is playing the piano in the other room.
How do I look, Tony?
You look wonderful, Mum.
I can tell you're not looking at me. Put that watch back before you get your greasy fingerprints all over it.
He's old enough that he won't notice it anyway.
Well, he'd better appreciate it. I spent an
She
awful
did
lot of
buy
money
for
on it.
him. There's a thunderclap. The piano in the other
Mum.
room stops playing.
What's the name on this box?
I don't know, darling. Just put the watch back in there and leave it alone.
All right. You don't get this annoyed at Eve.
Your
Small
sister
wooden
is a
box is
competent
closed.
woman. You'd do well to take a page out of her book.
A lighter is flicked a few
A
times.
competent woman. You don't know
Someone
half
takes
the
a
things she
drag of a
gets up to.
cigarette.
Put that thing out, Tony. How many times do I have to tell you? We'll be going downstairs in just a second. Do try and be pleasant to our hosts.
No, I'll be down in a minute, Mum. I think I recognised someone earlier.
Well, don't get yourself in trouble, darling.
There's a distant knock on the door. I wonder if that's the moment Rupert dies, because there's a moment where Tony says he's old enough he won't notice it anyway, and Helen said he better appreciate it. There's a thunderclap and the piano stops playing, and then Tony's like, "What's the name on this box?" And so it seems like at that point, after the thunderclap and piano, they've forgotten who this person is. So this must have been also the point in which Rupert died. Now we have 3 people who are yet unaccounted for. Again, I don't know who is downstairs playing the piano. I would assume Martha is in the living room. Maybe Annie, but I don't know. Oswald? Just to see. I'm going to see if just he's in his room at 1. Something tells me he's not with the others. Oh, well, maybe that's something that's telling me is wrong. Okay, so, hey, we at least got the 5 that we were thinking about. So now we move up to 6. In Eddie's room. Now we have Eve and Damien. They talk about Tony. I think I saw him earlier. I'll tell him to find you. So do we have on 7 Tony accounted for? Yes. On 5 he is accounted for as well. Vic told me about you. Did she say nice things about me? So now, do we have a conversation between Damien and Vic ahead of this, where maybe they are both available? No. So that might not be it. And then we had the argument earlier. We did already see the scene between Eve and Eddie. Damien says, "I should go. I'll tell your brother you're here, but you should be able to get some sleep until he gets here." Is Eve accounted for? So is Eve... Maybe we missed a scene. I thought I tried it, but I will try again. Eve in Eddie's room at 7. Eddie's room. Eve at 7. She's just by herself sleeping. Oh my god! Someone is snoring. But this is gonna be when she dies, I think. There's a thunderclap. The snoring stops. Some time passes. There's a distinctive knock on the door.
Come in.
Oh, okay, she's still alive. Oh yeah, I forgot. We still have other conversations after, because I think that's when Tony and Eve have a conversation. Okay. But there's thunderclap. And she does die shortly-ish after that. Okay, so now here's our next one where we still have a clue. Between John and Oswald, they have a conversation where Oswald is sitting in the dining room. John asks about... Well, first, Oswald gets the key to the chapel. And then he gets asked about Rupert. Oswald doesn't remember that Rupert is his brother. And there have been deaths here. Can you show me the body? I went back there earlier and it had been moved. We found him downstairs. There was another body. I think it's the butler. They name it as Thornton. And again, John Hobbs is connected to the house because he sold the piano, I think. The new piano that they have in the living room. There's a thunderclap after Oswald says... I wonder if the thunderclap... I don't know. I don't know what the thunderclap is yet. You were the only one not there when we were having dinner. I was visiting the room that used to be the library, although now it seems to be hastily turned into a bedroom of sorts. What was the library? So... This is the scene. So while they were eating dinner, Oswald was in the room that used to be in a library. The room's floor was a little sticky. Wouldn't be the study. Don't think it would be Eddie's room. Maybe the billiard room? Billiard room, Helen's room. Yeah, okay, so maybe, what was the timeline then? It would have been dinner is at 7. So let's go 7. Oswald, where were you when everyone was else at dinner? Let's try billiard room. I don't know what floor would be sticky, but I feel like the billiard room has like alcohol, so maybe some of it spilled. Okay, we know Tony's room used to be the nursery, so maybe Helen's room. No. What else? Victoria's room. Let's see, Victoria's room. I don't think Martha's room because he'd been there. So let's do Victoria's room just to see. No. What room used to be the library? Maybe the study. The floor used to be sticky because the cleaning solution, maybe? Yes. Because the blood and the cleaning stuff. Someone's humming. There's a thunderclap.
Good heavens.
And then he just leaves. The door closes. Okay. So, during this thunderclap, that is when Thornton dies. So now we head to the living room. Now this is a couple hours later. By this time, I think still only 2 are dead. Yep. So, if we're looking through, I think we're pretty solid up through, well, other than number 1, we're pretty solid up through 8. Now, when they're all in the living room, this is when Vic is weirdly playing the piano. And Damien comes in, John comes in, and Victoria says, I was just in here talking to someone about, well, it doesn't matter. So, we have Vic in the living room talking with someone. Now we know it's not George or Eve, because they have both been occupied otherwise. I think maybe Helen? Or maybe Martha, simply because they've got a little bit of that history. I'm guessing. So Victoria was talking to someone in here, in the living room, about, well, it doesn't matter, I just needed to see you. So Victoria was talking to someone in the living room at 10. We don't really have any other clues about who it is quite yet that I want to look into. And then Damien says he found the pocket watch, but it's hardly important right now because there was someone else. At first, I thought they were just asleep, so Damien must have gone back and checked on Eve. It was a young woman. It wasn't nice to see. So Eve must have died at 9 or 10. There was a thunderclap here and a piano here. So I don't know. Let's try 10. Eddie's room. Damien and Eve. Let's try 9 just to see. No. So I've been trying to figure out what Eddie has been doing since. So I'm wondering if Eddie maybe went up to the room to check on Eve at 9. Let's just try it. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Eve and who could have been around at the time of her death, right? And Damien had to have been around because he had to have gotten the pocket watch from Eve or Eddie. The door opens.
I thought I might find you here.
Close the door behind you. I've heard there are bad people walking around.
I brought you some hot cocoa.
Softly.
Thanks, Eddie.
Do you mind if I sit on the bed next to you?
We are engaged, aren't we?
Oh, good. Look, I'm terribly sorry about earlier.
Me too. Don't be too annoyed at yourself. It's not your fault.
Well, I'm sorry all the same. Anyway, aren't you going to drink some?
It tastes good. But I had some earlier. In fact, it tastes exactly how Thornton always makes it for me. Are you sure you didn't just take it from the pot on the stove that was already there?
Who's Thornton? Did you know the butler?
Of course I know him, Eddie. Stop fooling about.
It doesn't matter, I suppose. Do you know what I found earlier?
The cocoa.
Oh, I heard about that.
No. That's not what I meant. I meant I found this ring. Don't you think it looks pretty?
Oh, I see. You're not going to ask me to marry you again, are you, Eddie? We've already got one wedding to get through.
Would you, darling?
Just give it back here. Stop fooling about so much. What's gotten into you?
I think I've fallen in love.
Well, whoever it is, she's a lucky girl, Eddie.
You know I love you more than anything else in the whole entire world, Eve.
That's very sweet of you, Eddie. You're not so bad yourself.
I'd climb the highest mountain If I knew that when I climbed that mountain, I'd find you.
Oh my
Eddie.
goodness, so cute. There's a thunderclap. Someone falls to the floor scrambling.
Oh, dear God. What the hell?
No, that's when she died.
Oh, that's mine.
A door opens. A door closes. The thunderclap. Okay, I think the thunderclap is when the deaths happen. I thought it was interesting too. She remembered Thornton, I think because the cocoa was the memory key for her. The thing that got her to remember him. So now we know this. Here, let me put it as the reminder. This is when Eve died by Eddie, next to Eddie. And then we don't know where Tony or Helen are currently. Was a young woman. It wasn't nice to see. So I would imagine then Damien comes in and we wouldn't count Eve because she's already perished. So it would technically just be Damien. Oh, no one else? Oh wait, is the timestamp wrong? Yeah, it should be 10. Maybe. Please let that be the only thing wrong. Unless, I don't imagine anyone was with him. He didn't say. Okay, there we go. A door opens.
Oh, I'm sorry to disturb you. Madam?
We don't
Madam,
even see the
are you
silhouette
awake?
when the bodies are gone.
I'd like to ask
when
you a
they're
few
dead.
questions. Madam? I'm looking for a pocket watch. If you could just tell me whether you've seen it or not, then I'll leave you to get back to your sleep. Madam? Oh, God. She's still warm.
A drawer is opened, then closed. A drawer is opened. A drawer is closed. A piano starts to play from the other room. So a door closes, and this is when Damien goes to see Vic. Okay. So now we need to figure out who Victoria was talking to beforehand. Everyone ends up in the billiard room. And here, we're missing a lot of people. By here, Helen is a possibility. Martha is a possibility. Eddie is also a possibility. I was just talking to someone in here about, well, it doesn't matter. So we know what happens next is in the billiard room. I wonder if maybe, I think I tried Martha already. I wonder if Eddie, are we looking at 11? No, it would have to be 10. Wonder if I had already tried Eddie and Victoria? No. I might move forward from this one, even though I know I have the information I need. I just need to move forward and try something fresh. Okay, so now this is the next morning. Victoria and Martha are talking, and Martha's acting strange. Victoria says, I suppose so. I'd feel safer with Mum. I will walk. The police are coming. Thank you for coming to comfort me, which I saw that. I didn't see it earlier, but I noticed you took the bracelet off. It didn't feel right. Finish your breakfast, and I'll go check my bedroom upstairs. And Martha leaves. So Vic stays in the dining room, so we got that. We also have Martha. So what else? What else? It must have been something beforehand. Everyone's accounted for otherwise, though. Okay, let's look at the kitchen scene. We have Oswald, Eddie, John, and they put Oswald into the pantry. Annie says, "Where's Oswald? That's my gun." Okay, let's see. Let's go to the end and say, "He's gone, Oswald. Are you all right?" So we know after this where Eddie goes. Okay, so what's right beforehand? I think we're accounted for, so I think these require a skip, perhaps. Ask her who she married, which we saw. Ed leaves. Play the piano and we'll get to the living room. All right. So moving forward, because I feel like I'm continuously getting stuck. So we have on 17, anyone plays the piano, we're gonna meet in the living room. That is what we do. And we have no piano. Do we have we have a piano sound? I think I just didn't mark it. I think we had, yes, a piano starts to play from the other room. So maybe let's just see if we can move this forward. If it's 21 living room, 21 living room, and the only people are alive except Oswald, who's in the pantry still, I think. If not, we can add him in. Okay, so at least Oswald's still in the pantry. And not dead, I think. A fire crackles and pops in a fireplace, and a piano is playing.
There's another one.
Oh, bloody hell. I swear it's speeding up.
I only just noticed it.
For God's sake, Anne, can you turn that thing off?
I don't know how.
I found another one in the dining room.
What do they look like?
Just turn the damn thing off.
I can't. I don't know how.
What? Just kick it. Do something.
A switch is clicked and the piano stops playing. And John would know because he works with pianos.
How many dead bodies are we up to now? I feel like it can't go on forever. There can only be so many people that used to live here.
There were 4 yesterday.
4? I only saw the one in the billiard room.
I saw 2 others. I don't remember a 4th.
Fine then. 3 yesterday.
And the one we found this morning.
There were 2 there. I checked again.
I found one in the dining room too. And there's that one, of course.
So, 7 total? Tony, don't go near it, just in case it spreads.
No chance. We've been around them for hours now, and it's been fine. What do you expect them to do? Suddenly wake up?
Next, though.
I have an idea. Can we go over what's happened so far?
What do you mean?
Just tell me what's happened since you arrived.
Well, My car got stuck in the mud and I had to walk the rest of the way to the house.
We saw you at the front door. You were there for a while, weren't you?
Wait, were you two in the attic?
Both of us were. So who let you in?
I suppose the door must have been unlocked. I didn't meet Oswald until much later.
Great. What happened next?
I came downstairs and met Hobbs.
I'd rather you called me John.
I didn't trust him. I'm not sure why. He's in the same position as the rest of us.
Then you came back upstairs, though?
Not straight away, I didn't. There was the whole business with the pocket watch.
Oh my gosh, but if you look at the
What
pocket
was that
watch...
about?
It doesn't matter. We all met up for dinner, right? Don't you think that's strange?
Why?
Because who made the dinner?
There are probably servants somewhere downstairs, aren't there?
I think there was one, but he died, sadly. I found his body afterwards.
Right. So he wasn't a ghost?
Ghosts can cook. I believe it.
You can't be serious. Tony, please try and think this through properly without jumping to conclusions.
I know as much as you do, so don't start talking down to me, Anne. Clearly, this is something supernatural.
I mean,
You
that's
can
fair.
forget whatever
Yeah.
rules you thought you
I'm
knew.
sorry, but I don't believe it's ghosts. All we've got to go on are some dead bodies. It's probably just someone trying to trick us.
Well, that's not the way you were talking about it a moment ago. I've seen them appear in front of my eyes. And there's not been a trace of any other living person here.
I feel like there's something we're forgetting.
What's gotten into you two? We figured this out ages ago, didn't we?
What about the piano? Who was playing it?
Are you blind? Do you really not know how it works?
Well, someone still has to turn it on. And I didn't.
So there must be someone else here.
It's ghosts, Hobbs! Anne, can we just ignore him?
It might not be ghosts. I don't think it is.
So, 7 complete strangers walked into the house, cooked us dinner, turned the piano on, and then died. You really expect me to believe that?
I feel like we're not keeping track of things. I have a list of all our names, but I keep finding ones I don't recognize.
There are more names? How many?
7. There's always been 7. The 3 of us, Oswald, and then 3 others.
Well, does it have my name on there?
Yes?
Then it's wrong, anyway. My real name's not Tony. People just call me that after my father.
You're joking. What's your real name?
Well, I don't want to say, do I? Or maybe I'll end up on your death list with the other ghosts.
They can't be ghosts. I wrote stuff about them. Like Martha.
Annie is smart.
I'm guessing that must be her. It says she's the owner of the house and she had strong perfume.
We've been looking at her notes.
I feel like I must have known something.
How did you know what to write?
I didn't. I wrote it, but I can't remember writing it.
Are you trying to imply you were possessed? Isn't it far more likely that you simply got a bit flustered and forgot? Or perhaps someone else wrote it on there?
I'm just trying to think. I feel like I must have known someone called Martha at one point.
Shut up! Both of you! Shut up!
Tony? Don't point that at us!
Shut up!
Oh no.
Where did you find it? I thought you said you lost it.
I found it. On one of the bodies.
Move away from the body, Tony. And put the gun down.
You two are going mad. You really don't remember?
I don't know what you mean. You're scaring me, Tony.
Who is this? Who am I standing over?
Martha?
Yes! Exactly! There should be 5 of us!
Did the gun
Right.
remind
Who's
him?
the 5th?
Martha! Martha Galley! You even wrote it. She came and spoke to me yesterday after John disappeared to look at the piano.
You mean?
I mean a real, living person. Why do you look so confused?
Please just put the gun down.
Don't do this to me! This isn't funny!
Tony!
There's a thunderclap. No. A body
my God.
falls to the floor.
That wasn't there when we came in, was it?
It's the house. It's playing with our minds. I need to get out of here.
Wait, Annie! Damn it! Must be something in this room I'm missing.
Five? We don't even have 5 people. Oh my gosh. Okay. What? Okay, so I wonder if Annie Beaumont leaves, because what does her description say? Death by gunshot. What? Okay. So let's see if for 22, just really quickly, if she goes out to all the way to Quail Lane. No. What about the entrance? She leaves. I don't know if she leaves the house, but it's kind of the impression that I got. But that was the wrong one. Okay. There must be something in this room I'm missing. All right, well, let's stay with John. I keep calling him Jobs because John Hobbs. John in the living room by himself. We gotta also check in on Oswald. A fire crackles and it pops. Excuse me. In the fireplace.
I recognise this gun from earlier. Should have taken it then.
Someone coughs.
No sign of injury. How did you get in here? One of us should have seen you come in. John, you're missing something. Someone must have moved the body in here without me noticing. I must just be forgetting things. Then there must be someone behind this. And I'm certain it's not Oswald. But where are they hiding? We would have found them if they were in the house.
Oh no, there's a thunderclap.
The chapel! Dear God, Annie!
Oh God, okay, so Annie did go outside to the chapel. So let's do 22, Annie, chapel. Or maybe it's gonna be 23, yeah. And we'll add in John there just to see.
Chapel.
A large metal door squeaks open, running footsteps echo through the room.
Are you alright? I can't believe they're in here too.
Stay back. Don't come any closer.
What? What's going on?
I had it all wrong. We weren't supposed to remember. I should have realized it sooner. If I had just got rid of the list, I could have saved Oswald.
No.
Who are you talking about? Is someone else here?
No, you have to leave right now.
If someone is doing this, I can stop them.
John, listen to me. You need to get out of here. I think the same is going to happen to me.
Don't be ridiculous, Annie. I'm not leaving you. Your mum made me promise.
She knows we're here.
I told her I'd keep you safe, and that's what I'm going to do.
No, if it means...
Help will be here shortly.
It's too late. It's too late if she remembers too then.
Come back to the house with me. Please, Annie.
Wait. Maybe I can stop it. There's still time.
Exactly. We can figure this out together.
Give me the gun.
I'm not going to do that.
Give it to me. We don't have much time.
Why do you want it? I'm not going to, Annie.
Give it to me, John.
Just tell me why you want it.
I can stop this. I can stop it from spreading.
Oh, no.
Annie, please, let's just...
Oh!
A body falls to the floor as someone grunts in
Sorry,
pain.
John.
What are you doing?
It's the only way. I don't want to be forgotten.
Annie, put the gun down. I can help you.
You can't help me. You couldn't help any of us. I need my mum to remember who I am. Just tell her. Tell her I'm sorry.
Annie, wait!
There's a gunshot and thunder simultaneously, and a man screams in terror as the building shakes.
She wasn't there a second ago.
A phone rings
They
elsewhere.
must be following me.
A large metal door squeaks open, then closes with a crash. Okay, so she figured it out. However this, like, haunting works, what she tried to do is kill herself to stop. Like, if people don't know who you are, they can't remember you to keep the curse going, I think was her thinking. But man, I feel like it's like right on the edge of my understanding. I feel like she thought she was stopping the spread of the curse, or this like haunted house, haunting curse thing. But I think because John lives and because he has talked to Catherine, her mom, her death is in vain, because there are still now 2 people who are brought into the curse. Not to mention Catherine, the mom, sent people over. So there might be other people who are coming who are going to get involved. Okay, so now John leaves, and I am assuming he goes back into the house to answer the phone in the dining room. 24. A phone is ringing. Someone picks up a phone and it stops
John?
ringing.
Is that you?
It's Catherine.
Yes.
Is everything all right?
I think so.
Oh, good. A few of my neighbours are making their way over to you, but they won't be there for at least another half an hour, what with all this dreadful weather we've had. Will you be all right until then?
Yes.
Is something wrong?
She's not asking
I
about her
think
daughter.
There's someone else in the house.
There's someone else with you?
I haven't seen them, but I suppose someone must be hiding somewhere, and they've led me here to frame me? I don't know. Perhaps they'll kill me next. I don't know.
Are you sure? That sounds rather serious.
There must be someone else. There was fresh food on the table, and the piano was playing earlier. Do you know who lives here?
No one lives in Galley House, as far as I'm aware.
Nope.
It's been empty since old Elizabeth Galley passed away. Well, she only had one child, a girl called Eleanor, and she died a long time ago. So whoever it is, I'm sure they're just trying to wind you up, John.
I went to try and look for people in the chapel. I took a gun, and then all of a sudden...
Are you still there?
Do you know someone called Annie?
Annie?
I found a note in the chapel by one of the bodies. Did she used to live here?
Oh no.
There with you, is she? She's all right?
Did you know her?
Now, John, you said you'd keep her safe. Where is she?
Oh no.
I don't know.
Then go and find her, John. I asked you very specifically to make sure my daughter was safe.
We're gonna hear a thunderclap. Oh
Something
god.
wrong.
No. I'm sure your daughter's fine. She's probably just in the next room. And I'd forgotten about her. I think my memory is fading. But there's no need to worry.
Good grief. Are you sure she's all right?
I'll go and check for you. What did you say her name was?
Annie Beaumont. John, what's going on?
I need to go. I'm so sorry.
Someone hangs up a phone.
What have I done?
So now he probably thinks he murdered her. So person K, really quickly, let me see if I can add K. I feel like only child. Red marks around neck. I still don't think we know. Ketopia. We have these characters that we don't. Are these never gonna be used? Person K, we're gonna call Catherine Beaumont. So he probably, what have I done? I'll go and check for you. Will he check then in the living room? Or will he go back to the chapel? Where would he go? I need to go. I'm sorry. What have I done? He's probably just in the next room. Which I was thinking, like, literally he would just go into... Would it be the literal next room? The study? It's the study or the chapel? Let's do the chapel just because we know that's where he found the body. Before we actually move forward, I do want to fill in some of the gaps that we kind of already know, but I want to just get the achievements, or not achievements, just check them off the list. So at 22, while John is in the living room, I believe that's when Annie goes to the chapel. So we can go chapel 22. That's when she's in there by herself, I think, or running to the chapel. Maybe Quelling. Did I try this? Like the entrance. Okay, well, Oswald's in the kitchen by himself for sure at 21, so let's do that. He's just chilling in the pantry this whole time, right? No? Is he not in the pantry? Maybe do I try 20 with Tony, Oswald? Those are two guys not accounted for. Like, we have a moment with Oswald in the pantry that I need to be able to see. Someone descends a creaky staircase quickly.
Oswald! I found the key!
A door is unlocked and opened. He might be in the chapel then. Two men grunt.
What are you doing? Get off me! I'm trying to rescue you!
Drop the gun!
Fine! Look! I won't touch it! I said I'd come and get you out. Remember?
One can't be too careful.
Who locked you up in there in the first place?
I didn't see. I came down here after breakfast, and the next thing I knew, the door had locked behind me.
It must be the house. I think it's getting worse. I was drinking, and all of a sudden, a dead body appeared in front of me.
You were drinking? The house is filled with ghosts, and you thought it was a good idea to have a drink?
I was nervous, all right? Just tell me you know how to stop this.
I can't promise anything.
A piano starts to play from the other room.
I'll go and meet the others. Come and find us when you're done with the chapel.
Don't trust them. Martha was in here just before you came in. It was clear the ghosts have already got a hold of her. I'd keep your distance if I were you.
Okay.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
Go and see for yourself.
There's the thunderclap. There we go. There's the sign. Okay, so now we can do really quickly at 19, Martha, Oswald in the kitchen. So 19, kitchen, Oswald. Martha.
Oswald, are you in there?
I'm still here. I don't suppose you're here to let me out, are you?
No. I'm sorry about all this, though. I need your help with something.
What makes you think I'd help you?
I know we have our differences. I'm sorry that it's come to this. I just don't know what else to do. If you know what's going on, then I need you to do something. Please.
What's the matter?
I was looking through our old photographs, and there's someone there. In all of them. A man I don't recognize. I swear, I've looked in all of these before and he was never there. He's just appeared. I don't understand.
Well, that's unexpected.
I don't know what to do. I was with Eddie in my room just a moment ago, but I can't tell him about this. How could I? I can't explain that there's a ghost in all of our memories.
Why do you think I can help you?
I'm sorry I doubted you. You're the only one that knows this house. I can't do this on my own. It's all out of control. I don't understand how something like this is possible.
If they can alter physical objects, then it means they're getting stronger.
A phone rings
I'd
elsewhere.
be afraid if I were you.
Please help me. I don't know what to do. I don't want this. I never asked for these people to come into my life. I just want to go back to how it was before. Just me and Eddie. I'll leave this house forever, if that's what it takes.
Listen to me, Martha. Take the photographs, go upstairs
That's what
and
she was
burn them.
burning.
Should you find anything else connected to the ghosts, burn that too. It's the only way to stop this from slipping out of control.
Yes, I can do that.
There's
Thank
a thunderclap.
Make haste. I don't know how much time we have.
Okay, so he, I think, kind of understands, even though it's not ghosts necessarily, it's the memories, right? It's like the ghost, the sentiment of these people. And I think what he's trying to do is by burning the photographs, it removes the thing or one of the things that could trigger her memory to recall Rupert and cause her to be the next in the chain. Okay, we had another clue. Hold on. Right here. I was in my room with Eddie just a moment ago. So let's go back to 18. Martha, Eddie. Martha, Eddie. 18. Martha's room.
Mum, can we talk?
Not right now, darling. I'm a little busy.
I went and talked to Vic. You know that ring I got a while ago? Well, I thought I asked Vic...
Oh, my goodness.
Mum, this is important.
Eddie, this isn't the time. I'm trying to focus on something.
I proposed, Mum. I asked her to marry me and she said no. She said there was someone else. I've lost the only person that matters to me in the whole world.
I've known the two of you for a long time, darling. I'm sure you'll figure things out. I could just do with some time to look at these.
I need your help, Mum. Can you listen to me for a moment?
Not right now, Eddie. Why can't you be a bit more independent sometimes? First you come running in here to tell me about that dead girl yesterday, and now with your love life...
Be more independent. Don't tell me
Can't you
about the
see
dead
I have as much
people
to
in our
deal with as
house.
you do? I'm trying to sort things out here, and it would be a lot of help if you tried to sort out your own problems. Rather than running to me whenever something goes wrong.
There's a thunderclap.
I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Eddie, darling, I didn't mean to snap. I'm just busy with this. What is the matter with you?
I don't know. It's fine. I'll see you later.
Okay, and I think that's when Vic maybe died. Because she realized it was Damien next to her. Or, yeah, just shortly, like after Eddie left, she had died. Right? 18, 19. Because we found the body in the dining room at 20. All right, just because I'm a glutton for punishment, I really want to get like at least one row completely done, right? So I honed in on this where Annie says, don't pull on that. I mean it, don't do that. They'll come up here and tell me off. And so I'm wondering if maybe, because Annie, Oswald, and Martha are all free, I wonder if they came, like Annie was in her room, she pulled on something, and like one or both of these two came up and told her off. Maybe just Martha, actually, because Oswald just introduced himself to her that one time. Oops, wrong time. Let's go back to 1. Okay, 0 or 1? 1. I want to get that one if I can. Dang it. Is it not just one of them? Thought maybe because she said they would have told me off. Okay, darn. Maybe just Annie by herself in the room? Why not? Give it a try. Oh, okay. It's raining outside. There's a thunderclap. Oh, and the window's closed, so she must have opened it. The window is unlatched and opened. The rain gets louder. Some time passes. There's a distant knock on the door. Nice. Okay, we're making progress. Again, we still have 2 people who have unaccounted for time, and there is piano playing, so maybe, just as a guess, I do 1 living room and these 2. Yes. Yes. A piano is playing.
Where's he off to now?
Oh, he said the song reminded him of something. You'll have to forgive him,
We're talking
Oswald.
about Rupert.
He's hardly spoken to me since I've arrived. First fussing with that camera, and now with the piano.
Well, I'm sure he won't be a second. He can be a little eccentric sometimes.
Well, he hasn't changed since we were children, then.
It was good of him to invite you. He still talks about you, often, you know.
Remind me, what is this song? I don't recognize it.
Oh, it's one of those American ones. Eddie requested it.
Amelia West,
I'm sorry
maybe?
if it's not to your tastes.
Or no, not Amelia West. The Dangerous.
The lyrics on the side are quite interesting.
There's a thunderclap.
I think that's enough for the time being.
A switch is clicked and the piano stops playing.
I dare say that returning here has brought back
Javrak
some
Humoresques.
old memories.
Well, I'm glad you feel at home. Your old room should be pretty much untouched. I only go in there to clean every once in a while.
That's very kind of you. I think I'll go and have a look there now.
Are you sure? We're all gathering here in a quarter of an hour or so.
If it's all right with you, I think I'd prefer to be alone.
Very well then. Let me know if you need anything.
There's a distant knock on the door. He must have died right around then because they like changed sort of tones with each other. They got colder in their voice, you know, the vocal sort of warmth that they had for one another. Okay, so I think actually The slot. Use manual calibration. I want to call this R. And I want to make this Rupert Galley. Rupert Galley is Fox. What? Catherine Beaumont. I think only child was a daughter. I feel like this might be... I think this might be Catherine. But just in case, we'll see. This might be Catherine too. Actually, no, because Catherine... God, I still get confused. Catherine has 2 daughters, actually. Even though originally, when we met her, she said she had 1, but that was because her first daughter had died. On walking in nearby village. Who would have this been? Maybe the person that Catherine sent? Okay, I think this is Catherine. Because maybe that also is like why she didn't come over herself. It's because, especially with the mud and everything, it probably wouldn't have been very accessible to come. Okay. So where's he off to now? And we got 1 from here. Oswald leaves. There's a distant knock on the door. So we have Oswald for 2, so what else could we do? Where is he off to now? He said the song reminded him of something. So the song must have reminded Rupert of something, because he was holding the piano program and he was in the study. So he had to go like pick up the piano program from the study or something. And then Oswald says, I'll go and have a look there now. Which I got. It says I still have 1 thing missing from it though. Alright, I'm gonna guess here, because Vic says in this moment, at 11, I was just talking to someone in the living room about... Oh, never mind. Let me see if Vic was talking with Eddie. Was it 10 or 11? 10. Oh gosh, there's too many people clicked. So we have another, I'm just going through 18. Martha says, not right now, Eddie. First you come running in here to tell me about that dead girl yesterday. So I imagine that would probably be, it would be right after Eve's death. So that would be 10. So that would likely be Martha, Eddie, Martha's room, 10.
Eddie, are you all right?
There's... Someone put a dead body in my room.
You can't be serious. The one from earlier?
No. This one was a girl. She looked about my age.
Oh my goodness, darling. That's horrible. Did you recognize her?
No. I have no idea who they were. I don't understand how they got there.
I can't believe it. Although, I mean, I certainly have my suspicions.
I found someone in the kitchen as well. They looked like they could have been a member of staff. Did you know them?
Who? I didn't think we had any staff working here today.
It must be the same thing then. After we'd moved it, I poured some hot cocoa and went back to my room. I was in there for a while. I don't know how I didn't spot it sooner.
You were distracted, darling. It's all right.
But that's not the worst of it. I got into bed, and I didn't even notice that it was in there with me.
Oh, darling, that's horrible.
I'm going to go and call the police. I thought I'd come and let you know first.
Wait. Darling, we don't want all our guests being taken in for questioning now, do we? Especially not if we can take care of this ourselves.
Mum, there are 3 dead bodies in the house.
Because someone's trying to scare us, Eddie. That's all it is. And besides, no one's been hurt. None of these people had anything to do with us. If we're discreet about this, then it gives us the best chance at sorting this out ourselves.
And how do you suggest we do that? We have no idea who's doing this, or how it's happening.
Darling, I think I know who's behind all this. Have you seen much of your Uncle Oswald this evening?
I noticed he wasn't there during dinner. He's not really my uncle, is he?
No, of course not.
He is,
You know, he came in here earlier threatening me. He seems to think that he deserves this house to himself, just because he used to live here.
I'll go and find him. I don't care if it's chucking it down outside. He's not staying here.
Darling, he's a dangerous man. If you confront him, I'm worried he might do something.
I have to do something, Mum.
Listen, I've heard that Tony keeps a gun in his bedside drawer. I'll go and get him out of his room, and then you can go in and take it.
That's how he knew
How does
about
that
it.
sound?
Fine. I don't trust him with it anyway.
Exactly, darling. We'll confront Oswald on our own terms.
There's one more thing. I found my ring on the body, but I have no idea how it got there. I had it earlier, I'm sure, because Vic gave it to me, but I'm not sure how I could have lost it.
He must have stolen it while you weren't looking. I'm so sorry, darling. That must have been so upsetting to find.
It's like someone was taunting me. Maybe he thinks I'm not good enough for this house because I haven't found someone to marry yet.
A piano can be heard from
Well,
the other room.
We know it's him at least. This will be over soon.
I'll go and wait in the billiard room. You're sure about this?
I'm certain.
Also, I just realized flamingos as birds often are known for like putting their head in the sand when there's danger. So that's just another like sort of symbol maybe that the developers put in terms of relating to how each of these people are very much, whether through supernatural causes or not, putting their heads in the sand and not being willing to face what's actually going on. Okay, so we're at 10. So he said next he's gonna go. Let's see, what did he say? Someone put a dead body in my room. I'll go and wait in the billiard room. So let's have him. Oh, we already had the billiard room conversation. Let's see. Tony and Martha are unaccounted for. So what did Martha say she was doing? We'll confront Oswald in our own terms. I'll go and get him out of his room. So let's do Tony and Martha at 11. Tony, Martha, probably at his room because she's going to pull him out. Tony's room. There's a knock at the door. The door opens.
Hello, Tony. Can I come in?
Sure.
Is everything all right with you and your mum?
We're fine. She was in here a moment ago.
I'm glad. It's lovely to have the two of you here. Well, I think everyone's downstairs in the living room. Would you like to join us?
No. But thank you.
Are you sure? Or can I tempt you with something from the kitchen?
I'm not hungry.
I see.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I really think you should come with me. It's not healthy to stay in your room for the whole time.
Is something wrong?
No, it's just I'm worried about you.
Martha, I'm sorry, but your house is full of strangers. You have bigger things to be worried about.
I know perfectly well what's going on.
Do you? Because, and I don't want to be rude, but I really think some of the others in this house are trying to get the better of you. And I know we've only just met, but it's not often that my mum gets a friend. So I owe you that at least.
It's nice of you to look out for me, Tony, but I don't need you to tell me who to trust.
You really think Mr. Hobbs isn't in on it? Because I can tell you for certain that he's lying about why he's here. He wouldn't come all this way unless he knew something.
He's a guest here, just like you are.
At least I have a connection. And I was talking to my mum in here, and then immediately after she left, Mr. Hobbs came in like he was looking for something. And I don't think he knows fully what's going on either, but he's certainly a part of all this.
Well, you haven't been entirely open with me either, have you?
What?
Tony, I know you have a gun.
Of course I have one. That doesn't mean...
I know, darling. But there are bad people in this house, and maybe we could do with someone like you to be on our side.
I'd rather stay out of it. I'm sorry, I don't like what's happening. I don't even know who to trust.
Are you worried about your mum?
A little bit.
I understand, darling. But if you ever need help with anything, or if you or your mum run into trouble with anyone here, then I'll be looking out for you.
Thanks, Martha.
Come here, darling. Give me a
Liar.
hug.
I mean, maybe not totally lying, but manipulating him.
I really think that you...
There's a distance.
That sounds like Mum.
A drawer opens
Tony,
and
no.
closes.
Leave it.
Takes the gun. I also noticed each of these people are like stuck in their own different ways. Like Martha is very much, I think, of the older generations of, if we can be discreet about it and take care of ourselves, like don't let things exit the family. Let's keep our not garbage, like our issues within. Tony also, he doesn't trust anyone. He's constantly talking about there are strangers in this house. Everyone's a stranger without getting to know them. And so each of these family members and inhabitants or residents of the house for the evening, they have these different ways where they either could reach out, could ask for help, could combat this feeling that they're dealing with, or the stresses that they have, but they don't. Even things like, not that I really endorse calling the cops, but like, let's call for help. And then they're like, no, let's not. Let's wait. Let's see if we can figure this out ourselves. Martha specifically. So yeah, I think it's interesting. It's interesting. I feel excited to see where this and how this ends. And I am kind of intentionally trying to avoid these last few, because I really just want to get, if I can, some of these little ones. Oh, display has a dot underneath it. Oh, that's because I'm in display. See, is there anything in the room? No, nothing in the room. Okay, so maybe then is Helen still alive at this point? Maybe, because is this Helen's death right here at 12? So let me try doing Helen and Victoria in the living room. Yay. I guess this makes sense, because Helen then goes to the billiards room right after. Someone groans.
Are you quite all right, darling? You look unwell.
You're Helen, aren't you? Martha said she'd be, Excuse me.
Sit down, darling. There's no point ignoring it.
Thank you. I'm fine, really.
I wonder if she's feeling
I'm sorry to hear about your pocket
maybe
watch.
ill because she's
It will
pregnant.
turn up.
Like nauseous.
How are you feeling?
Oh, it's nothing. I must have eaten something.
It's fine, darling. I've been through it before too, you know.
This is my first time.
I remember getting very nervous the first time, and yet the second time was so much worse.
Oh? I think I've only met one of yours.
Of course, you'll have seen Tony around. No, my first time...
No.
It didn't lead to anything. Well, it was a blessing that it worked out with Tony, at least. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you.
No, it's all right. It's good to talk to someone about it.
Darling, does he know?
I'm going to tell him soon. Once we're back home, I'll tell him.
Hold on to him, won't you? I found out I was expecting again just after the war broke out. I had to tell my husband about it during the brief time he had off from the front. It didn't feel real, like we were pretending. I always believed that things would continue after the war. We acted like they would. But he didn't come back. Tony's never known his father.
I'm so sorry. I don't know how you did it. If I didn't have Damien...
No, it's not worth thinking about. I shouldn't have put that in your head.
It's like, nope, not worth thinking about.
No, thank you, really.
It's very worth thinking about.
It was nice
Piano
talking to you.
starts to play.
Thanks for the advice.
I'm sorry, darling. I don't think I caught your name.
Victoria. Victoria Maseko.
Well, darling, I hope everything goes well for you. I'll see you in a little while.
It's rewarding to hear when I put her last name in today, and now it's like, oh, that's right. Okay, let's keep going. All right, so I think the next thing I want to figure out is Eddie's death, because I don't think I have that exactly. We know that Eddie, he last talked to his mom, and she was kind of like, deal with your own problems, which is so damn. I mean, I'm not an Eddie fan, but that's harsh, Martha. That is harsh. And she says, what's the matter with you? And he leaves her room. Yeah, and see, this is like, he's actually trying. He says, I need your help. Can you listen to me for a moment? And then she's like, no. I'm sorry, I'll leave you alone. It's fine, I'll see you later. So at 19, he is unaccounted for. But we do know that Tony is the one that let Oswald out of the pantry. And Eddie had the key because Eddie was the one who locked him in. So I feel like at 19... Yeah, 19 is probably when Tony dies. And I'm not entirely sure where. We just know it's not the attic or the kitchen. Let's try Tony, Eddie. Let's try Eddie's room. Just for a first try. Wait, was 19 right? No. Let's double check. Yeah, 19 is right. So where would Eddie be? He's like taking care of his own stuff. At this point, would he go back to the dining room? I don't think he quite remembers, or he does remember Vic at this point. Does he? Hold on. Tony. There's place your hand on your head. Someone's left a mess. Vic, I've been looking for you. I think this is when when Vic dies. No. Vic, tell me what's going on. So we actually don't have an actual moment of death for Vic either. So maybe we'll have to investigate that. But first here, let's see if maybe they're in the dining room and he sees Vic. Dining room. Glasses clink against one another. A stopper is popped out of a bottle and liquid is poured into a glass.
Come and sit down. Take a seat.
Well, and this is when Tony has
You
the
look
drink.
happy?
I'm in the mood for a celebration. Come on, have a drink with me. What's your poison,
I don't want to drink. I came here to talk.
There's nothing I want more than to converse with a gentleman such as yourself. But you can't talk until you have a drink.
I'll have
A chair
whatever
was
that
moved.
is.
Ha ha! Good man!
A stopper is
I found
popped
this
out of a
bracelet.
bottle.
Does it mean anything
Liquid
to
is
you?
poured into a glass.
Do you know what? I have exactly the same one upstairs. What does that make us? Friends for life? Eternal companions? Drink up.
Does it
I
not?
know it means something to you. And I'll give it to you if you hand over the key to the pantry.
Let's not talk business over drinks, shall we? And to be quite frank, I don't know why I'd want it.
Oh, bloody hell, Anne. This is hopeless. We'll think of something
Not
else.
so fast. I still have the power here, remember? Sit back down and enjoy your drink.
That's mine.
It's good, isn't
Phone
it?
starts to ring.
Have you seen the hole in the ceiling? Leave it. We're having plenty of fun already. What do you say?
You've got the wrong man locked up. You're making a mistake.
Oh, don't be sour. You're a guest in my house, remember? And not one I invited.
I didn't want to come here.
You're a sly rat, aren't you? Threatening me with her old bracelet. You nasty little coward.
He's
So it
remembering
does
her
mean
now.
something.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything. I'm sure she'll never think of me again. I should have just kept her as a friend, but I couldn't even do that.
Give me the key to the pantry, Eddie. I can fix this.
I can't take back what I
For
said.
God's sake.
There's a thunderclap. A gun falls on a table.
How the hell? That's my gun. I'll bet that's not the only thing you're hiding.
So thunderclap maybe is the point of death. I know I keep going back and forth on this, but I feel like the thunderclaps happen and then someone dies. So yeah. But I think there has to be. Yeah, God, I feel like I'm still not totally getting it. Okay. Like the thunderclap and the memory have to be combined for a person to die. So let's see. So we have the moment of death for Eddie, which is here. And Vic is dead as well. So now we have to, let's see, look at this. Tony asked me to tell you he just left. Tony is accounted for here. Tony is accounted for here. Tony is accounted for here. So anyone else? So Anne is not accounted for here. So where was she before the attic? Annie Beaumont enters. Where were you before? You were in the kitchen. Just go up and wait in the attic. I'll come and meet you there afterwards. I won't be long. Now, where would she want to go in the meantime? Annie says, I found another body lying next to the one we found this morning. So she went back, I think, to Victoria and Damien's room. So let's do Annie, Victoria's room at 18. Oh gosh, I accidentally have what's his face on there as well. No. So we do have, again, this quote from Annie saying, I found another body laying next to the one we found this morning. The one they found in the morning was Damien's. I did try to do, what was it? Should be 18. Annie, Victoria. But that didn't come up. But maybe if we just go for Victoria's body. But then she's not lying next to the body that they discovered. So I'm trying to think of where do they have bodies lying next to each other? Okay, well, I couldn't figure out that last one, so we're gonna skip it for now. But I think with this, Oswald, I think after this conversation, Oswald is out of the pantry and goes to the chapel. So let's do 21. 21, Oswald, chapel. I think this is where Oswald dies. A large gate door is unlocked. A large metal door squeaks open, then closes with a crash. Footsteps echo through the room. Is
Impossible.
that Eleanor? There's a thunderclap. Is that the moment of recognition, maybe? And I think that's when he dies. Okay, so now we have Annie. Right, at the end of 21, after Tony dies, Annie says, oh my god, the house is playing with our minds. I need to get out of here. And Annie leaves. I haven't yet sorted out where she leaves to. I know she ends up at the chapel. I wonder, did I try just putting her in the chapel for 2 scenes? Maybe. Let's give it a try. So let's do 22. Oh, I didn't. Okay, cool. A large metal door squeaks open, then closes with a crash. Footsteps echo through the room.
Oswald?
Hello, my dear.
How did you get out of the pantry?
The door was unlocked. The house, it seems, has changed its mind.
Have you worked out what's causing all of this?
I've always known, I think. I've always known there was someone missing from my life.
Yeah, the thunderclap maybe is like the moment of recognition.
And I can't remember. I feel like I'm losing my mind. What should we do, Oswald?
When Ellie died, we didn't have a funeral. We didn't acknowledge her death to anyone else. We weren't allowed to grieve. And now, my grief has been stolen from me once again.
Oswald, please! I don't know how to stop it! I can't! None of these names mean anything to me!
What names?
Oh, Tony! Who the hell is Tony? He has a gun, and he's paranoid. Was that the one in the living room?
The gun? Good heavens, that thing was terrifying. You haven't brought it here, have you?
Where did you see it? Well, who was holding it? Tony? Oh, I can't think.
Oh, that funny boy. Yes, I caught him with it in his bedroom. I wouldn't trust him. It's better if he doesn't know we're here.
You knew him?
Oh, my poor girl. You don't remember?
I I don't know. Who was he?
Think, child. Why did you come here? Is there someone in your life you can't remember? A friend? A sibling? A parent? We have all been brought here for a reason.
I'm not sure.
This is important. Were there empty beds in your house? An extra pair of shoes in the hallway?
I can't remember, Oswald. I can't... What's going to happen to me?
My dear, I do not know. But I fear it is our fate to join the others. If we cannot remember what it was that brought us here, then it may already be too late.
There's the thunderclap. A body falls to the floor.
They're out here too.
And this is where John finds her when he enters the
Oswald
chapel.
used to live here. Family drawing. The drawing. He showed it to me. He... Oh, it can't be.
Oh, yeah, I feel like the worst thing in life would be to forget and to not remember the person or people that you loved, and that you like don't even remember having loved them. That is a nightmare to me. Oof. Okay, so we're so close. We're so close with some of these. Okay, let's see. So John Hobbs talks to Catherine. She remembers Annie, and I think that has doomed her. Although, did we have a thunderclap? Was there a thunderclap in that moment of recognition? I don't think so. So, this next scene, let's just keep moving. We know it's going to be John. Is he going to stay in the dining room? Would it be 25? Because the last scene is when he's in the entrance. So he has not left the house by the time. And I would assume he is quite close to the front of the building, but I'm not sure. Okay. I think he says she's probably in the next room and I've forgotten about her. I mean, if I was him, I think we'd already checked a lot of these lower places like Quail Lane, the chapel, the living room. I think if I was looking for Annie, I would look for her in her room. So let's try going to the attic. Maybe we didn't try the chapel. Oh, heck yes. A door creaks open.
You've done it now, John.
A phone rings elsewhere. The window opens and there's the whistle of wind.
Well, this is it.
What? Distant thunder rumbles. No way. No.
I don't remember her. I don't remember any of them. I don't even remember pulling the trigger.
Someone cries quietly.
God forgive me.
So, no. Someone takes a sharp breath.
Ugh, why does this keep happening?
Let's look at the generator. Power it up. I'm a bit nervous for my character.
This isn't
What?
working.
Error. Oh god. Technical engineer restored the power for a third time. Alright. New evidence discovered. List of names. The list that Annie had. Vic, Annie, me, Eddie, Martha, owns house, strong perfume, Tony, paranoid, brought gun, John, question mark? Oswald, used to live here, family drawing, 7 total. I can't, whoop. Page 3 from the manual. The process of SNC ensures that for a given event series, the timeline will be calibrated starting from the first death and ending with the last. SNC is only able to follow the traces of people who died within the range of the timeline. People who died after the end of the calibrated timeline may still appear in scenes, but only alongside other people that SNC was able to directly follow. Gunshot death didn't stop it spreading? P4, P3, P2, question mark? What? Person 4, person 3, person 2. SNC is able to reconstruct all scenes for anyone who died during the timeline, provided they died within a mile radius of the machine site. It is possible that SNC may detect the trace of someone who died within the timeline, but who was not near enough to the machine's present location to be able to be followed through all the scenes. In this case, only the moment of their death will be accessible using the machine. Question mark. Distant thunder plus a relative's location plus who remembers last. What? What? We have more mystery. So P4, P3, P2, question mark, I wonder represents I think there were 4 slots that we had open. One of which makes sense because it was Rupert Galley, who died prior, I guess technically was the first death, maybe? Well, starting from the first death. So Rupert was the first one. P4, P3, P2. Like Catherine, maybe. And then the other that I haven't identified. I don't know what. Question mark? Question mark. So there's one person and then timeline, location, distant other. Who remembers last? I don't know. Okay, so she says, quiet, I hear voices. It's whoever in the room above. I do think it's in Victoria's room. Is Victoria? Could it be Victoria? Is Victoria accounted for? No. And Victoria's not dead yet. Victoria dies here. So maybe it's 18 Victoria, not unidentified person, but Victoria. Oh my god, this one took me so long, to figure out. Oh my gosh. It's just trying to remember when people die. I feel like my coding system.
Sweetheart, I'm sorry.
Vic,
and that's how Victoria ended up next to. Okay.
Oh, we kept the door locked. We were going to leave this morning.
Right, because she didn't die.
Did
the
you know?
Bullet hole was there, but she didn't die there.
Tell me you remember him. Tell me we're not all going insane.
Vic, I don't know what you mean.
Oh, God, Annie, please. He drove us here.
We didn't have a driver, Vic. It was just us two in the car.
After dinner yesterday, you came into this room. Who were you talking to, Annie?
I wasn't talking to anyone, Vic. I swear, I just came in here to have a look. Are you trying to blame me for
Annie,
this?
Please say you remember. Please.
You're scaring me, Vic.
Annie.
Have you been seeing ghosts? Is that what this is? We think these are people that used to live here. If you can see them, then maybe you can talk to them. Is that something you can do? Vic, what are you writing?
Take this. I don't know what's going on, but we can't let it happen again. I'm not losing you too.
What is it?
Just...
It's the list,
just
the origin of the list.
Keep looking at it. Make sure you don't forget anyone. If you do, come and let me know. Oh, I need to go and check the others.
These are just our names. Is there anyone else in the house that you've seen? Because maybe
There's no one else, Annie. It's just us.
Well, then who was...
It's Damien. Remember?
There's a thunderclap and a body falls to the floor.
Oh my god. Another one in the same place. Can't be just a coincidence.
Okay. Okay, so we're almost there. We just have 4 more scenes to go. But what I still am not understanding, I've been reading this, is gunshot death didn't stop it spreading. So I'm pretty sure this is trying to allude to Catherine, because Catherine is the only one that we've talked to, not in the house and sort of the pattern that everyone else has had. But maybe the relative is Annie? So it'll either be attic, because that's where John is located, or Annie. Where did Annie die? Oh, what was the name of the mom's house? Maybe we can just like add it. What was the name of the mom's house? Victoria talked about it. Mom. Search mom. Moment. Oh, that is the worst. Okay, how about house? Oh, she's talking with Martha in the dining room, and I think that's when she mentions the house. Dining room. Yes. And there's a 1. Wintercott. So let's try WI. It still says add, and it still gives me this. Secrets. New location found, Wintercott. So, what we have then is Wintercott, 25, Catherine Beaumont. Oh, whoops. God, I had still John. Wow, anticlimactic. Boom. Booyah. That is a beautiful house. Someone dials and the phone begins to ring. A kettle begins to whistle. A kettle is moved. A stove dial is turned. Why does she have just a free-range half-sliced orange over there? So strange. There's a thunderclap. Something rattles as a body falls to the floor. A cup smashes. Okay. The thunderclap is the death. There needs to be the memory ahead of time, though. The awakening. Learned the fate of person K. But there are more people still here. Low power. Should I take my ID card out? No. Look at generator, look at machine. Can't have a sip of coffee, no. Why not just see what we can do? Nothing. Let's try this again. Oh. Okay, cool. Just kicked it a couple times. It's fine. Whoa.
What the hell?
Oh no. I'm in it. It's me. Discovered a body. Oh God. No.
Looks like it's not ready yet.
Admin card. Lawrence Dunn. ID 67. Nice. My death time code 31. 31? It's not that far off. Use my card with the machine. You have to keep going. What's his name? Lawrence Dunn. Okay. Lawrence. What? 31. What are we, in the living room? Oh, here we go. Let's turn these off. I'm 70. Oh, God. Where are we? There's the fireplace. We are in the living room. Wait, am I here too? Do I need to mark myself as present? No. No. This has gotten so meta. No. Oh, God. A door is slammed shut.
Rhea, we don't have much time. Help me get this to work.
Lawrence, what took you so long? I've had to figure out everything for myself.
Did you find out how it started?
Well, I'm not sure, but I have followed it pretty far. I traced it to someone called Catherine, but I don't know what happened after that. What are you doing?
I found something in the room Rupert died in. Damn it! How do you get this stupid thing to work?
What is it?
An old roll of film. It's our only hope at figuring out what caused all this.
What?
Oh, but scanning it takes time. I don't have that long.
What do you mean? Are you okay?
How many thunderclaps have there been so far?
Oh my God, I don't even know. 4?
4?
Yeah, 3 or 4.
27, 28, 29, 30. One new time code for each death. Damn it! I don't have the list of IDs.
4 deaths? Wait, I thought the only people here were me, you, and Meg.
We shouldn't have trusted her.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm sorry I dragged you into this, but I didn't know what I was getting into. Oh, this is all her fault.
Slow down. Just tell me what happened.
I found Meg earlier. She explained what was going on, but she took my bag with the list of IDs in it and threw it down the dumbwaiter shaft. That was around the time of the 3rd thunderclap. We were already too late. I can't stop it from happening.
Lawrence, we can get through this. What was your plan?
I went to look for clues after I talked to Meg. And that's when I found the film. But I couldn't save Pippa.
Who's Pippa?
Well, of course, you wouldn't remember. But she was there with me, helping me look for the film. I should have left as soon as I saw her body appear.
You remember her?
I'm sorry. I thought I had more time. I thought I could still stop it.
We can figure this out. There must be something we haven't tried.
Listen to me. You need to go back through the events of this evening.
What?
You'll hear things you don't remember saying.
Someone quickly writes with a marker.
But you have to keep going. It's our only chance to find out how to stop this.
What do you mean? What are you writing?
God, you won't remember me. I need to get out of here. What am I doing?
There's a thunderclap. The generator turns off and a body falls to the floor. The generator begins to turn on. There's a thunderclap and the generator turns off. The generator turns on and a machine powers up. And then now we're... Oh my God.
What the hell?
What? What the heck? Okay. I've lied every episode of this series because every episode I'm like, one more episode and then we're done. One more episode and I'm sure we got it. This game has taken a whole different twist that I was definitely not anticipating. Oh my God. I was like, part of me was wondering. And what I'm so happy about and what I love is that when I have questions, I took the time to write down these questions. And what is the thunderclap? how is the memory connected to the objects or the thunderclaps and the deaths? Who are we? Why aren't we investigating? I'm so excited because I feel like I have gotten answers, or at least I have enough information to start deducing what the answers are for a lot of the questions that I had starting this session. And now I have more because I'm like, now we have, what is the book? I feel like this is very meta, very House of Leaves, where it's like we're playing a character that was watching characters and now we're watching ourselves. There's like a meta to this that I really enjoy. So I don't even know how many episodes there are going to be of this. I'm not going to say anymore because clearly I'm wrong. This is so much fun. So I hope you're enjoying this. I am having a blast and I cannot wait to play more, but it is getting late. I'm getting hungry and I really want to make some sundubu-jjigae. So I'm going to go make some soup and think about how awesome this game is. And I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. And if you'd like, start playing Yakuza Like a Dragon, because for my Game Club Geeks and Grounds, we're going to be playing it for the month of August and September. We're going to take 2 months to play the game together, discuss it as a group, and it's going to be a blast. So if you want to get started on that, please do so. And you can check out more information at geeksandgrounds.com for how the club generally works. I am doing a website update. It is happening as we speak. Hopefully it'll get live soon-ish. And I will see you all in the next episode. Bye!